I have been addicted to porn and masturbations for years, and I've gotten rid of it for the past 3 years. And in this video, I'm gonna share you the one simple tip that will literally get you rid of it from basically like 1 week or 1 month from now. And if you thought that it could be done in 1 day, then you're absolutely wrong. There is no such things. You can do some things that can maybe help you, like doing some push-ups that will make you not think about it, but often you will only last like 3 days with that tactic. So start listening. So what people do wrong when they try to stop masturbation is that they try to do it in one go. They think that when they have built a habit, because you have done it so many times, it's a habit. And a habit cannot just be broken down in 1 day, or just most of the time even a week. I know that I said a week, but that was just to catch your attention. Most of the time it's a month. A month is pretty realistic. So what we want to do, we want to start slowly getting rid of your addiction. And hold up, don't get impatient, because that is exactly why you keep failing. You have been keep failing because you have done what everybody else says. No fab streak. All of this fucking bullshit advice that everybody else gives. What you need to do to stop your addiction for masturbation, porn, all of this, is that we want to decrease the amount slowly. So I want you to imagine that your porn addiction or your masturbation addiction, let's just say that you have a porn addiction, is the same as going to the gym. When you go to the gym for the first time, do you bench 40 kilos or do you bench 60 kilos right off the bat? No, you fucking don't, right? You start with the empty bar and then you progress your way up. Then the next week you can maybe already go with 2.5 or 1.25 more kilos on each side. It's the exact same principle with masturbation. You literally just have to decrease the amount. But now you may think, but decrease the amount, like, I don't know if I can do that. Maybe don't start with actually decreasing the amount of times that you do it, but start with decreasing the amount of sexual content. So, there's different kind of levels to, for example, porn. And that is, for example, there's more hardcore versions and there's less hardcore versions. I think you understand what I mean by that. So what I want you to do is just slowly decrease the amount of dopamine that you're getting in each video. So you're decreasing the amount of dopamine that you are intaking, and because of that, you will slowly not get as many kicks as you did before. So your dopamine will slowly become more fixed. That is the first step, because if you are so deeply engraved to the shit that you do it like every single day, you can just not get rid of it, because you will think about it every single day. So we start with decreasing the amount of dopamine that you're getting, which means that you're gonna watch every single time a little bit less degenerate video. So I remember that I was so cooked at a time that I began to see things like where it wasn't just a one video, but think about it, it was a multiple series of different videos, put it into one, almost like a short content form. Like you saw 10 clips of somebody just bursting out, and you saw another 10 clips. You know what I mean. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's pretty weird, but you understand what I mean, throughout like a whole, like maybe 10 minute video. So we want to decrease that. So if that is what you are watching right now, for example, I want your next video to just be one long format video. So you just watch a 10-minute one video where it's not multiple people, but it's just one woman and one man. Then when you have done that, and you have done that for like 2-3 times maybe, now you decrease it to just a woman who's maybe alone, and just, this maybe sounds weird, but this is literally how I fucking got rid of my addiction. So stop fucking saying all kinds of different shit. This is how to do it. Then when you have done that, you decrease it to just a woman who maybe is stripping. Then you go further down, and now you only watch like a picture maybe of a naked, or I don't know, a girl in bikini. Because think about it, that was the way that we started, right? If you remember back, we were like, what, 13? I was 13 at least when it started. So it started with me just looking at pictures like of like a sexy girl, and that was enough to literally stimulate me. Then that became too boring, and I saw naked women's like pictures. And then some of my friends talked about porn, and then I heard it from them, and then they showed it to me, and that's when I wanted to look upon it myself, and that's when I got addicted to that, and then it just increased the level. Can you see how we just have to reverse that? It's actually pretty simple. And then when you have done that, you really take a huge step, because now it's only your imagination, because now there's no phone that you're allowed to use. Now it's just you and the roof and your mind. And that's how you just decrease it. Then when you do that every single day, now the next week you're gonna try to, instead of doing it 7 times a week, you're gonna do it 6 times a week, then 5 times a week, 4 times a week, 3 times a week, 2 times a week, 1 times a week, 1 times a month, and then it's easy to quit. Then you will maybe only masturbate like once every 2 months. But think about that. You will be doing that without any porn in your hands. Think about how big of an level increase that is from what you're maybe used to now. Just imagine that. That would be totally fine, right? Like masturbating once a month, bro. Like what, we're teenagers. It's pretty normal. But of course, if you don't really want to be still at that level, then of course just keep doing the process that I've been talking to you about. This is only way that I have known on how to succeed at this. I have been trying all the bullshit advice with no fab streaks, all of this stupid shit with like, on the 7th day your testosterone is gonna triple. On the 14th day girls can realize it and see it upon you, so they will be more attracted to you. Like, bro, shut the fuck. That's the most cringe ass shit that I've ever heard. Sadly, I believe it. So that is my action step for you today. If you are addicted to it, then please decrease it slowly. I cannot say this enough, because you are not at the level to all of a sudden just get rid of it and just not doing it anymore. It is simply impossible. Stop thinking that you are him or that you are better than anybody else, because clearly nobody else can do it. Maybe David Goggins, but he's a different level than you. I hope this helps you. And if this works for you as well, like it did for me, then it would be wonderful if you would give me a comment on how your progress is going throughout the weeks and months. I would love to hear that. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day, bro.